Hey everybody, hi again and welcome to another weekly connection. I'm here at the lake. The Wattle Dam is closed, so there's not as much water as we normally experience, but still beautiful. And we did get some good donkey stuff for you this time, so good. And I have my travel cosmic cleanse because I don't know what happened to my little bottle or my spray. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll take a drop of it just like that. Rub my hands together, bring it into our aura, cup our hands together, deep breath in. And this is going to connect us heaven and earth and protect us on all sides, and it is going to bring us together through time and space. So I hope you enjoyed the donkeys. And I'm going to use the donkeys as kind of what is representative today. I was looking on Facebook this morning, and I saw this cup of coffee, and in it, it said F, but it said the whole word, Biden. And I'm like, well, that's not very nice, and it's not very loving, and it's not very kind. And I thought, well, you really, as light seeds, you can't be effing anything or anyone. Not Trump, not anyone. Because that is not coming from the light. And it just struck me at that moment, and I was talking to Lord Mahay about how there's a misconception that it's all right to say things like that and go ha ha ha, but it isn't. Because when we're moving the light, our words and our thoughts are very important. So you don't wish negativity on anyone because it comes back to you. You're the one then who gets that negativity and that F you attitude. And I don't know about you, but I don't want that. Right? We've talked about it before. I want love and happiness, and it's just going to be windy today again. So it's really important that you become impeccable with your words and your thoughts. And so you can't laugh at F Biden or F Trump or this or that or the other thing or whoever. So what do you do with something that you oppose? What do I mean? Send it light. What do I mean? Change your thoughts. Means, first of all, that you bless everything and everyone, because you know who gets the most blessing? You. When you bless something or someone, you're the one who gets the greatest blessing. So when there's someone like driving down the road and they did a really not so brilliant thing, you bless them, because then you get the blessing triple fold. So when there's someone, all right, we're in politics that you disagree with, absolutely disagree. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. But I don't have to believe or think the way you think. And I'm not going to condemn that person for thinking or being the way they are, whether I think it's right or wrong. Remember, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because my idea of right and wrong is not the same as another's idea of right and wrong. And we just have to understand that. And that they all work. But it was really important that we send blessings, particularly to adversaries. Because when you think negative thoughts about someone, then you're empowering them in whatever you feel that, whatever that negativity is. You're actually empowering them. Because it's kind of that stubborn thing like the mule. Don't tell me what to do or think. Donkey? I said donkey. I said mule. Patrick's correcting me. Well, I believe they're mules. Anyway, so it's very important that you maintain your awareness at all times. And if you lose that, I just go nix, nix, cancel, cancel, send love. Because you're the light seed. And even if you have opinions about this or that, never, ever, ever do you think a bad thought about the other person. No matter how not good, we would say, their actions are. No matter what their actions are. Because everyone, this is really amazing, everybody thinks they're good. Bad people don't know they're bad. It was like a revelation in my childhood, this, you know. I couldn't understand why bad people would do bad things. And I realized, because they didn't know they were bad. They're only thinking about what it brings them, what it is for them, right? Not how it affects. There's no empathy. And in 3D beings, there is little to no empathy yet. It has not developed. But it is developing. And in the light seeds, we certainly hope you're empathic. So you wouldn't want someone to call you names in any way, shape, or manner. So when we send the light, we just blast that person with light. That is what you do. You just bam it, right? Sometimes I bam it to me if I have a negative thought, because I need a bam too. And then we both get bammed. And it's a good thing. So as a light seed, your job, being an empath, is to see both sides of the story and not be the stubborn mule with my way, my thoughts, this is what I know is right and that is wrong. And in the end, none of that matters. And that's another gitchy thing to catch on to, is that in the end, it isn't about who was right or wrong. It's about who was the lightest. I tell the story all the time that when you die and you go for your life review, there's only one question. What was in your heart? Was there love in your heart? So if you're going around saying F Biden or Trump or whoever, I don't think there's a lot of love in your heart when you do that. So don't let yourself do that. Train yourself, untrain yourself. And I know it's kind of popular, you know, to do that kind of thing. Well, it's not going to help your spirit. So don't fall for that, you know. Don't be led down that road, because that's very 3D thought of loving drama, you know, and calling people names is definitely about drama, you know, or judging a person for who and what they are, and that is drama. So I see where a person is. I understand where a person is coming from. I agree or I disagree. But I do not condemn them or call them names for what they believe is right. Because they believe they're 100% right. And a lot of them are like the mule. Don't tell me that it's anything different. So if you call them names back, you're only going to self-perpetuate this 3D drama. And that is not where we want to be. We want to be 5D beings and be in the light. And that is projecting love. Projecting love all the time. No matter where we are, no matter what we're doing. Project love. Because that's the energy and that's the power that everyone seeks. Ego power will fail and is failing. But love will not. Because that's the true power that exists. And as we go forward vibrationally and into the light, we will be experiencing that power more and more and more. And that's why we call it conscious use of power, because it is not ego-based, it's heart, love-based. So be heartfelt, be heart-filled. Because as a light seed, the world depends on that. Humanity depends on you being light as much and as often as you can. That is your job. And it does take a little bit of retraining. So let's all retrain ourselves. You ready? So we're going to bring that light from the source and bring it down. And it comes down the front of us. This is the yang. This is our courage, our stamina, our grit, our papow, right? And we bring it down. And this is our protection. And it comes into the earth, to the grid. The mother grabs on, brings it right up your spine with the essence of her in it, which is that yin energy, that nurturing, calming, sustainable energy that is the mother. So now we orbit the yin, the yang, and the yin, and the yang and the yin, and we orbit it back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down. You are not a stick figure. You're not just planted heaven and earth. That is an orbit that is constantly moving and moving you into higher vibration. So you want that orbit to be really, really strong. And you want to feel that in your feet you are connected to the earth. If you're tired, it's harder. So if you're tired, lie down in your bed and visualize your bed just like a big swimming pool of light. You can make it yellow light, you could make it white light. Either one are going to purify you. And just dunk yourself in that light and ask that light to rejuvenate you so that you can get your shield on and be strong with your shield. I often go to bed just in a vat of light and regain my energy for the next day. So we're going to bring it around and it's going to orbit. We're going to bring it up and out to the root aura. This is all the DNA of humanity. This is all our crazy stuff. This is all the drama we need to erase as it moves out into the sacral chakra, which, as we said 2 times ago, right, is where all our drama, all of the things that the world you think is right and wrong, everything that you think is right and wrong is in your sacral chakra. Let's move that into understanding both sides, because it's more about understanding. And when we start to understand and not condemn, we will stop throwing those arrows. And then into your solar plexus, which is your power center, right? So you can emit ego power, selfishness, or you can emit love, understanding, and empathing, compassion. It's your choice through this area, through the solar plexus. So let's really get that saturated with that light so that you're radiating love. And now your heart comes into it as we fill the heart aura, and the heart aura is going to just beam that love. When people see you, they say, she's really a loving, kind person. And that's your goal. That's your goal. And then into your throat, where you do express being that loving and kind, understanding, compassionate, empathic person that you are. And you're strong in those abilities. And you're strong in your empathic ability, because being a trained empath, using the shield that we use, makes it so that you don't blow your circuits anymore, or you don't shut down your nervous system ever again. This shield allows you, this light that we do that goes heaven and earth and then up and out and around, is your little light cocoon. And the outer aura is your shield. So when we fill the third eye, we have no doubt that this is our job and that we can do this job. And then the crown, which becomes that shield. We wear our crown, people see us for who we are, and then we radiate that light out 18 inches, and that is your reflective surface. So now life is like watching it on TV. It's a totally different perspective of what's going on when it's just a TV show. So you want to practice seeing that, and you see other people's drama. So you watch their TV show for a while, and you understand why they think and feel the way they do. Whether or not you agree or disagree does not matter at all. Because you're the light seed. And you're the one that's helping yourself and others grow into 5D beings. So practice being the light and sending love everywhere, everywhere you go. And don't fall into the cutesy drama of calling people names. We're not going to do it anymore. So I hope you enjoyed are we calling them mules or donkeys now? There is a difference between a mule and a donkey, and I think I'm going to win. Anyway, I love you all, and have a great week. Bye-bye.